You on?
Okay.
We on? We here?
Babe, would you stop
You?
making me laugh? We just might as well be normal, okay?
Was you ready?
Let's be normal. I'm
Okay.
ready while
Okay.
we on here.
All right. Well, we on here. I'm Alan. This is Jocelyn. Say hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. So we here to talk to y'all today about how to keep relationships with the spark, how to keep the fire in it, the spontaneity, the thrill, the drive, all of that. And so, first off, the rip, we are not no relationship counselors. We don't have no degrees in, therapy and none of that. We just two regular people, work natural 9 to 5 jobs, go to work every day. We got 3 kids. We do the normal day to day household family stuff. Um, we both in the same industry, and we have both similar backgrounds, as far as some relationship things that we've been through. So we just level with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So there will be no big words and complicated structured sentences and things like that. We just want to be down to earth, natural, and real as possible we can get with those who like the kind of content we're going to be putting out. So, with that said, today we're going to be talking about. Why are you looking at me like that?
That is so fun.
Because I'm fine. Thank you, baby. Well, you beautiful yourself.
Well, thank
Of course, I know. I tell you that. So, we're going to start off by saying, or posing the question, how do you keep the relationship like new? Okay. Somebody, you want to give us a pointer, a bullet?
you. This is what I need to work on. Okay. But I think, to keep it new, you always want to always make it feel like your first time. Your first time meeting, you get all those jitters and all that good stuff when you meet the person. And, when we make it feel like it being the first time every day. I wake up to a new love every day. Something different. I think of something different, a new way to love this person. I think that's what keeps the spark. That's what keeps the momentum going, besides making it a routine. Once you make it a routine, it doesn't feel the same anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I agree with that too. And I think a lot of times your intentions coming into a relationship as far as how you feel about that person will ultimately spark that drive. You will want to do different things and experience different things in the relationship. And it won't get to a point to where things will just be all the same all the time. Now, we can understand that sometimes you is going to run into a place to where, you know, the day-to-day activities on just life are going to keep you in certain boundaries. But if you know your partner and you know the person that you with, there are things that you can do in your relationship, like going on dates, like having date night. A lot of relationship therapy, they recommend that two people have this time for themselves and do an activity, that both of you all can enjoy, or one thing that the other person does like, you know, that like to do an activity or something that they enjoy doing, and you both share that experience. And I think things like that will help keep your relationship alive, help keep things new, because even though y'all are in a relationship, you are still an individual, and you're going to have individual things that you do like that both of you all will bring into the relationship, and it's good to experience both of those things. And so also it's different levels to it, things that you both like to eat, activities that you like to do. It may be certain places that you like to go that you went before you got with that person. So I think those are some things that we can do to enhance our relationship together. And things
Babe,
like
what did we do on our first date?
during our first date, we went scooter riding. We went rode scooters.
Have fun too.
And yeah,
You know I didn't know what I was doing.
yeah. And that was something that didn't cost that much. You know, it was something that we both, I thought, because it was my idea, you know. And it was a time when we got together, I just wanted to be in a place where we just us. But we just wasn't sitting like at a table across from each other trying to make conversation. You know, we was outside. We was doing something active. Because I'm an active person. You know, I like to be outdoors. I like doing things with my hands. And when we got together and I made this date, I was like, you know, I want us to do something physical, but not nothing, you know, exhausting. So I was like, you know, we can go ride scooters. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty good. So we did that. And we took pictures. I still got the first picture I took of you. That was in my phone. Yep. Yep. I still got it. So.
You got 1,000,000 pictures.
Yeah. She got 1,000,000.
I got 1,000,001
Yeah.
pictures in my phone of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what keeps our relationship alive is communication. I'm not saying that we're a perfect couple because we're not. We're not claiming to be perfect, but we take the time out to talk things out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and express our emotions and how we feel. So.
Yeah. And some things you can do in communicating with each other, you know, is just sitting down with each other and say, hey, let's talk. And pick out something to talk about. You know what I mean? Something you think you can work on. Some of the issues that you think you may have with yourself that you be like, hey, you know, I need to work on this for me. That will benefit the both of us. And things like that. You know, in keeping relationships new, I think sometimes if you think about what the other person is getting out of the relationship and how you can enhance that, you know, if you know your partner is, like she was saying earlier when we was talking about it, is an indoor person. And, you know, they like to homebody. They like to do things inside. Well, what can you do in the house that would make things more, you know, comfortable, new, you know, that can enhance the way that they like to be in the house, you know, different things to incorporate them. Or if your person's like person like to be outside, you know, what can you do to enhance their outside activities if that's what they like to do? So, you know, in that communication, you also is relearning that person as you all continue to grow in the years of being in a relationship. You know, if that's your intentions to be with that person. So yeah, I think it's a lot of things that you can do, but sometimes you gotta think outside the box. And if you really love that person and you really want to be with them, you're gonna make an effort to do what it is that's gonna please them and make them happy, and to keep the relationship that way it don't just get stagnant or get boring.
I like for a man to be creative because it takes more thought in being creative than it does just take me to the movies and out to eat and all that. You really thought it out the whole day. You made plans, actual plans, and you created something just for me that made me feel special. So, but that's me. You know, somebody else may want to go out to the movies or go out to a fancy restaurant. You know, it could just be as fancy at home as it can be in a restaurant. So,
yeah,
I feel like, you know, once you get to know a person and who they really are, you know, and you be yourself, your genuine self, authentic self, you know, and people learn you, then they know how, you know, to treat you, you know, to cater to you. So, you know, I'm simple.
Yeah, me too.
Easy to please, he know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we laugh about a lot of things. I love to laugh. So, don't think I'm finna be on here just looking at him talk the whole time, because I'm not.
She's gonna be laughing and giggling too.
Like,
Yeah.
I would rather laugh. Laughter makes the heart grow fonder. So,
Yeah.
you know, like you said, we're not in no professionals. We ain't trying to counsel nobody. We're just trying to give our personal opinion on some situations or topics.
Mm-hmm.
But we are in love. I love this man. He's a good person.
Yeah. I love her too. Just make my day go bright.
Really?
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
you're so sweet. But we want to take this time to thank y'all for listening to us. It's just more is to come. Hopefully, if we can get this right, you know,
Yeah.
and not stop doing all this weird stuff on this camera.
We gonna get it right. We gonna keep them coming. So if this type of content you like, hey, come back and join us. We'll be here. So until next time, she's Jocelyn. I'm Alan, and we out.